Hello everybody, Jake your resident content cowboy here. Yeehaw! I have been asked for a Gardevoir game to spectate, and we have one here from Adprofodis. Adprofodis, it sounds like a Harry Potter spell. Let's get into this match here. Ooh, I just sped it up actually. Alright, it is going to be jungling. I've talked about this a lot. When people play Gardevoir, oftentimes they do jungle it, and the big reason for that is it needs tons and tons of experience to really get online. So we're going to watch this top-ranked guard jungle it up, and hopefully we see some really cool plays and some cool ideas of how this Pokemon is used really effectively. Looking at our lanes here, we've got Cinder and Lucario here in the bottom lane. And we've also got Greninja and Absol in the top lane. So this is a very interesting setup. This is clearly not a fully coordinated team because no one's running the 1-1-3, which is one person top, one person mid, three people bottom. And at the same time, this is just, you know, a mishmash of whoever wanted to play what. We don't have a support Pokemon on this team. We don't have a defender. You know, it's really everyone picking what they would like. However, it would be really cool to see this Gardevoir do well in this situation. One of the hardest things Guard has to deal with is if the enemies know you're in that lane, boy, you have a tough time stealing any of that farm there. And it did. It did not get a lot of it. So we are going to see what the Gardevoir's plan is. Obviously, it looks like it's just heading back into the jungle and going to take all of the jungle that it can here. It needs experience, and it doesn't want to be around this guy. This Zera in the middle lane just eats that Gardevoir's lunch. It's actually running up top here for an interesting little gank on the... Ooh, can it get Greninja? Close. Close, but not able to take Greninja. Now it's looking for Absol, Lucario, not sure. Gonna head back to our Gardevoir here, getting the jungle, gonna get level 6, which is when Gardevoir first starts becoming really, really good. Obviously, it evolves from Ralts to Kirlia, and at this point, it gets its first ability. Its first big move, I should say, not ability. And they are going Psyshock. I love Psyshock. I think it's so good. You really put out tons of damage with it. And right now, they're actually in a great spot here in this bottom lane with Guard. I think they're just going to be able to pummel these two with lots of damage. We shall see how it goes when these bees pop up at 720. Got this Audino here. Pulling back into the central area. Going ahead and taking that Corphish to get experience. And actually losing out on that Audino there. Not sure if that was the best play. You never know. Ooh! Ooh. I thought for a second that was actually Greninja. Those double teams tricked me up. I thought that was actually Greninja. It was not, but there goes Greninja this time. Okay, so they're in a good spot in the bottom lane here. Getting as much experience as they can, scoring if they can. Nice, nice. Just raining down tons of damage. And, oop, this Zera might push him back a little bit. Let's see. Nice job, Cinderace. Cinderace actually taking that KO there. Follow Cinder for a second here as it fights this Zeraora, backing out here, hitting it with everything it can. It might actually take it down. Cindy! Oh, so close for Cinderace. Back to Guard. Guard actually coming back in. A lot of health, and look at all that damage. We have Moonblast now. So that's that stun right there. Zeraora just took a Moonblast to the face. Lucario up there dealing with the enemy team. Guard can turn this into a very different encounter. If Lucario is able to get some damage and then, boom, rain down those Psyshocks and Moonblast, they will be in a very, very good spot. Here they come. Big, that was just a ton of damage on the enemy team there. Nailed a few people with it, and at the same time, we have a KO on that Greninja. A double. That's 2 KOs. They are winning this lane here, and as you can see, they have 2 people top, the orange team does. So it looks like they're kind of giving this lane up here. We shall see. They actually have 2 people top on purple team as well. I guess I didn't notice that. It's split, and no one is taking anything. We don't have a Rotom down or a Dreadnought down. Trying to get as much of this as they can, and here we have Gardevoir. Big scaling once it becomes Gardevoir, obviously. We just have a huge amount of scaling. Unite move, unfortunately, on no one. Sometimes Gardevoir misses. It's one of the saddest things about playing Gardevoir is missing that Unite move. It's a real bummer, but it happens. And we have got a score here. Goal's gone. Dreadnought is going to be taken down by purple team. Orange team kind of regrouping. They're actually running down here for Dread, but they're not going to be able to make it in time. And now the question is, what's happening top? Are they able to take this Rotom? The enemy team is not here doing anything about it, so it looks like they could. We've got the Gardevoir in the middle here, waiting for that Zeraora, perhaps. Missing it, unfortunately, there, but getting it with that Moonblast. Hitting that Moonblast, that stun. Not only does it give Guard time to do something, but it also gives anyone else on the team time to do something. Oh, here we go. Goodbye. Goodbye, Blastoise. Or should I say Wartortle? Still a Wartortle, and we already have a level 11 Guard. So you love to see it, and that's why you put that Gardevoir in the jungle, so that it can hopefully do some great things for the team. Just standing here right now, I'm not sure what the plan was there. Maybe they got disconnected, maybe a controller issue or something like that. Could be playing on mobile. I don't know. Okay. Guard coming in, throwing down that Moonblast and that Psyshock. It really punishes people on goal, too. Psyshock is just so punishing when the enemies are sitting around that goal together. It's so easy to take them all out. And here we go. This team is pushing in hard in this top lane. Still not able to score, unfortunately, for Guard. It's tried so many times to put points in that goal, but it just has not been able to. Wow, Greninja actually scoring in their main base. That's a pretty bold move right now. Purple team way ahead at this point. 307 to 78. The level advantage is just crazy, so we're looking at a pretty one-sided game. Gardevoir here in the jungle. Just going ahead and taking everything it can experience-wise. Greninja getting a double in that bottom lane. Going to rotate over to this Greninja here for a sec, or maybe this Cinder, which is closer to a fight. They're kind of waiting here in the bottom. We got two waiting. I mean, they're really hoping to set up this gank here. The enemy team also waiting. We're going to have to see how this plays out. All right, over to Guard. Now they're all coming down together. Can they take it? They do. They get the steal. Big move. Wow. This tactic really worked. That steal really paid off, and they're chasing them down hard, pushing the enemy team back, getting multiple KOs. That worked out really well. And now, unfortunately, they've given them all up, basically. So that's one of the hard things about a moment like that is you try to push your advantage, but if it doesn't work out, people start going down. All right, we have got Gardevoir in this top lane here, just trying to get some experience. Absol doing the same thing. That both of them are kind of fighting over it here. I'm not sure who would be better on. Probably Guard. I mean, Absol doesn't scale that well late into the game. We have Venusaur attacking this Rotom here. Can Venusaur get it before they get in? No. And now we have a Unite actually coming down from Venusaur. We have a Mime Unite coming down. Gardevoir trying to steal it. So close on that Psyshock, but just not able to get it there. We are doing a good job of attacking this Mime. This Mime should be down very, very soon here. Cinderace just tearing it apart. And Zapdos is now up. Rotom is down. Commanding lead for Purple Team. But you know what you're seeing here? Of course, they're only, one fight away on this Zap. Easy. It's only a couple hundred points that separate them. So this is a big moment for both these teams. We see Gardevoir right now just trying to stay on the outside, knowing obviously to bush check right there. It's going to get a ton of damage if that is actually where they are. Big Unites there. Zeraora going down. We have 2 down on Orange. No one down on Purple Team. Greninja getting stunned a little bit there. They're moving back into the fight here, and Gardevoir just staying at lane, raining down damage right there. 4 down for Orange Team. This is a big moment for Purple. They're going to put this game away right now if they can take this Zapdos. They took down Venusaur. The only one that's able to even try to get there is Greninja from the Orange Team. They don't do it. That is GG. Big, big game for this Gardevoir. Big game for this Purple Team. You know, it was interesting. No way. What if this Gardevoir never scores? No way. No way. It never got to score. That's just so heartbreaking for that Gardevoir. But that is the game. GG. Orange Team is not able to come back from this. 40 seconds left. They would have to, every single member of their team basically would have to score with 100 points to make this happen. And looks like their Venusaur doesn't even want to play anymore. So that is going to be the game. Unfortunate, because as a member of the Orange Team, not knowing exactly where you're at score-wise, I would definitely want everyone to try their best to score right here and win this game. But the Venusaur is correct in that the game is over. It's just kind of sad because you'd want everyone to give it their best shot, try to push in. You never know, really. You never know how far away you are from winning that match. But there we go, a top-ranked Gardevoir and a win. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know other Pokemon you'd like to see. I will see you all next time. Goodbye. Mwah!